Okay, guys, so for your pre-writing for your letter to Mr. Strong about where you should go on your field trip, I have put this worksheet onto It's Learning underneath the content block for pre-writing. It's in a Word document, but this actual Oreo picture, it can be saved on your computer as a picture. And if you do that, you can upload it onto Jamboard. If you would like to, remember you save it to your computer from the Google Doc, and then you can add an image. And since it would be saved to your computer, you can go find it from there. You do not have to do this on Jamboard. For example, I put it on to a Google Doc, but you actually can't write on this if you put the picture into a Google Doc. So what you could do is you could just type the letters. So you could type O-R-E-O, or actually it goes R-E-O. And you could even type it in here. Do you see what I was talking about when I said that it's Oreo pre-writing? Because you're going to write your opinion, a reason for why you think that opinion is the best one, and give an example, and you're going to do it one more time, and then you're going to end with your opinion again. So if you remember yesterday, I talked about how I was trying to decide from where I'm from, where I would want to go on a field trip would be Fair Oaks Farm or County Line Orchard. Now, if I wanted to write about County Line Orchard, I would put that as my opinion, that is where I feel like the best place to go is. But then I need to have a reason. I need to have things that will support why I want to go there so that we go on my field trip instead of somebody else's. So one thing that I would write is that I would want to go there because I would want to pick as many apples as I could to bring them to my family, because I know that apples are healthy for you. An example of that could be, I know somebody, Mr. Bray, who eats apples every single day, and he is very healthy. So that could be an example of that. You could even do some research and say, hey, is it really true that an apple a day keeps the doctor away? And if it says that doctors do tell you that, you can write that as an example. So what I would do on Jamboard, I'm going to write just one or two words, just for time and for space, but I want you guys to write actual sentences. So my opinion is that we should go to County Line Orchard, and my reason is to pick apples because I think they are healthy for you. And then down here, I can put, for an example, I could put an apple a day keeps the doctor away, or I know this person who's very healthy, so apples must be good for you. And then it actually wants you to do a second reason and a second example, because you're not going to persuade Mr. Sprung just by one reason and one example. You may even want to add a third one to really make your writing great. But another reason that I could say is that I know that at County Line Orchard, they make delicious donuts. And I know that because I've had them before. They actually have pumpkin flavored and cinnamon sugar flavored. So I could write for my reason. I could put, they have delicious donuts. And then I could put an example. They have these pumpkin and apple cinnamon donuts that are delicious. I could eat them all day. You know, my family loves them, whatever you would like. And then at the end, you need to put the exact same thing that you put in your first opinion down here. So let's put this into a Google Doc. So if you were doing a Google Doc instead of putting it in Jamboard, that's totally fine. But my opinion would be County Line Orchard is the best field trip for us to go on. And then one of my reasons is because I want to pick apples for my family to stay healthy. And then down on E, remember that's my example. I would want to put an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And that is something that we can even do research on. Even though this is a persuasive topic that's all about opinion, you want good things to back up your writing. So remember, you can do it in a Jamboard, or you could do it in a Google Doc. Just make sure that you share it with us.